was thinking of doing a on-the-go under 100 calorie snack video. I'm just about to go into the supermarket. Kind of stemmed from last night. Mason and I went to the cinema and we just went to like a local, I think it was a Tesco or something, and they didn't really have much in because it was only one of those small ones. I was planning on getting stocked up today with some with some like stocking up on like my snacky bits, because obviously the cinemas are back open now and I always like to take my own snacks and stuff. Like I'll get like a drink or maybe some popcorn sometimes at the cinema, but I thought I would show you what like my go-to snacks are. And also I was thinking this would be really good as well, like if you're on the go with work or you're driving, you've got a long drive somewhere, you know, like just when you're wanting some little snacky bits. These are some of my go-tos, so I'm gonna go in and grab these and then show you what I pick up. So I just got back from the shop. I've already started tucking into my lentil crisps. These are this brand called Proper Chips, sweet sriracha chili lentil chips. This flavour is really nice. I think this is my fave. With this whole video idea, this is perfect for if you're trying to maintain a calorie deficit or you're in a weight loss phase and you want to eat sort of like more high volume stuff, like when it comes to snacky bits. These are mainly like kind of like sweet. Oh no, we've got a mixture of some savoury bits as well. But by no means, you should never like restrict anything that you're eating. I think it's all about having a quite balanced, like rounded approach to any sort of fitness goal. It'd be rude not to start with like my OG snack, which is this brand called Propercorn. You've probably seen these everywhere by now, but I've definitely been getting these like since they came out. Obviously it's just popcorn. They have so many different flavours and this one's just the lightly sea salted one. I also really like the sweet and salted one. And they also had, was it like a peanut butter one? That was so good. Yeah, these are really good in their bags because obviously say if you're going to the cinema or something and you get, you know, like the large bags, it's so easy to eat the whole thing, especially like when you're watching something. So I find these are really good. This is literally 87 calories, just a source of carbs, and there's not many like added extras, so can't go wrong with this. This is a really good snack, especially if you're on the go, and popcorn is like a high volume snack. Next we've got the Propercorn sweet sriracha chili lentil chips. Lentil chips. What's the other flavour? I think it's a sour cream and chive one. I really like that as well. You can get these everywhere now. Like you can even get them at petrol stations, places like that. You know, and you just want something to like put you on until you get home. Like if you've been driving somewhere, or if you've got like a train journey and you're like me and just constantly eating. Couldn't not include some fruit in here. Funnily enough, when I started out my fitness journey and like when there was a lot of like diet culture about when it came to things like fruit, I remember like at one point restricting myself from having fruit, which is just the silliest thing. Like fruit is packed with so many antioxidants, vitamins, like minerals and stuff, and per 100 gram there is about 33 calories in strawberries, so you never need to be in fear of fruit. Over here we got some grapes. So I got the mixed grapes. I think I'll always prefer the green ones though, saying that. Obviously grapes are a good source of potassium. They're also high in electrolytes, so that helps maintain your body's fluid. And basically, like what's interesting, before I studied like nutrition and, you know, the whole like sort of fitness journey, should we say, I obviously understood like vitamins and minerals. Like I'm so thankful that I got into like more nutrition because I feel so much better in myself, like in terms of like my health and stuff, because I think generally I feel like we can get used to functioning not at optimum health as such, because we often neglect, like I feel like in Western society specifically, we can neglect like just general vitamins and minerals and like getting our fruit and veggies in and stuff like that. And especially with so much options now, like with like more higher processed foods, no such thing as like good and bad food. Obviously there's just food, which some is high, you know, like more nutritious than others. I think it's good to have a nice like balance. Per 100 gram of grapes is about 66 calories as well. You can pop this in your fruit salad with your strawberries as well throughout the day. I love sort of snacking as I'm working, things like that. I'm definitely more of like an afternoon snacker. Next up is these Cathedral City, which in my opinion is like the best cheese. I used to like the Baby Bell ones, but these just are much nicer. Obviously you could also like grate these onto your dinner or whatever. If you're a cheese lover, then these are nice little snacks. The thing that I actually feel like I get quite commonly asked in my DMs is about cheese. Like for some reason I think there was like a myth that you couldn't eat cheese like if you were trying to lose weight, which is just craziness. That is not true. Per 20 grams, so per little one of these is 6 grams of protein, and they're 66 calories. Some dried mango, of course, like mango is just my favourite fruit ever. This is a new brand, and basically they're just GMO free, no preservatives. A little snack pack, 85 calories for this little one. If you're using MyFitnessPal, obviously you can literally just scan this in, and it's much easier if you've not got like scales, if that's how you're doing things. Much better, as I don't want to like start cutting up mangoes like on the go, so that's a better option for me. And then next is this Belgian dark chocolate, dairy-free cultured milk for digestive and immune health. This isn't a snack, but it's just like a little drink. Belgian dark chocolate flavour, and it's literally just, I think it's about 50 calories, and it's really thick. But yeah, this is just like a digestive enzymes kind of little drink thing. It's also gluten-free, BPA-free, GMO-free, lactose-free, vegan. Could also add that to like a smoothie as well. And I got these naans, or is it naans, whole grain dark chocolate chip oat biscuits. I've just been having a little nibble. This is what it looks like. I want to get the ginger one. I cannot have a cup of tea without like dunking in a biscuit, like probably the most British thing you ever heard. Especially if like someone comes over to my house, like, I feel like it'd be rude if I gave them a cup of tea without some biscuits, you know? So these have always got to be stocked up, or like some form of biscuit in my house. They're quite small though, saying that like I'm not a big lover of biscuits because they don't really touch the sides with me, and I can easily put back like the whole thing if I wanted to. Got the dark chocolate digestive thins. These just take me back to like childhood. Like my dad always has not the thins but like the normal ones in at home. So yeah, I quite like these ones. These 32 calories per biscuit, but like again, like you don't get as much of a biscuit. Like they're a bit stingy, I think, with these thins. You can even get Jaffa Cake thins now. I'm sure, do you know, in comparison like to the chunkiness, say if you love a biscuit, like who doesn't love a biscuit, you don't have to completely cut out these things out ever of your diet. Like there's so many sort of, you can get like lower calorie options, you can get the full, you know, just go for the full works. It's just finding like what works for you, and it's not a one size fits all, but I just thought I'd show you those. Also got some kiwis. These are in the reduced section. If there's ever fruit in the reduced section, I'll just pick everything up. I love pretty much all fruit, and yeah, per 100 gram, 57 calorie. Mason loves kiwi as well. And then I picked up, these are new actually, I haven't tried these before, but these 90 calorie chocolate hazelnut wow baked. These are, I'm guessing these are kind of similar to like, you know, the Fibre One bars, like you can get the, is it the chocolate brownie ones? 90 calories per like one. Let's have a look actually. You could take these to work with you, you could put them, store them in your car store. These are a little bit smaller than the Fibre One bars. These other like crisp options, these are chickpea puffs. They're kind of like a barbecue flavour, but they're called sweet and smoking. I feel like these go out of stock. They've got another flavour that isn't quite as nice, but National Cows for the packet, similar to your like proper chips. And these are really nice as well. These Lindahl's Kvark raspberry flavour, 15 grams of protein per pot, 83 calories in this entire 150 gram little pot. Where like they actually are really yummy, and they do multiple flavours. These naturally juicy jelly summer fruits, so these are 35 calorie per pot. Real fruit juice with nothing like added, so not as many preservatives. I think I love the Hartley ones, but I'm just trying to be a bit more mindful with like all the sweeteners and stuff. Probably seen these before, but I always keep these in, not necessarily, well, just in the house in general. These little corn thins, these are 23 calories per slice. I don't have them on their own, like I always put like peanut butter or banana on top, but I just have these as like a staple snack most days. These are like an acquired taste, should we say. Like, I don't think everyone would like these, but you can actually use these in your meals as well. Crispy seaweed thins, I actually really like these, but Mason always takes the piss when I do these. 22 calories like per pack. They don't obviously touch the sides by any means, but I do quite like them. Oh my gosh, I was gonna drag this out. This is Penelope's. I picked this up for her actually, a woof brush. Her teeth, she needs like this little plaque removal tool. That's definitely not a snack. But yeah, I think we nearly got through everything. But I also got these little 5 more lunchbox loaves. These are quite nice. I love serene things, and 90 calories per 30 gram. Like a bit of a love hate, aren't they? Like, I don't know if everyone loves these. I really like them. I've saved the best until last. These have literally been just my all-time favourites, but they're like these Solero creamy, oh, just they're so nice. Creamy mango ice lolly, and they're not teeny tiny. I'm just in heaven right now. These are the best. 98 calories per one, and they just speak for themselves, to be honest. You've got to try these. I do find they go out of stock. Like this was literally the last pack in the supermarket when I went today. Perfect for like summer as well, and in this kind of weather. I hope you enjoyed this different just little video. I thought this might be helpful or useful if you're ever on the go and just wanted some like snacky bits. Here are some of like my favourite little go-tos. Yeah, really love this yogurt pot. I hope you enjoyed this video again. Let me know as well if you have any other snacks that you love. Pop them in the comments down below. I'd love to try some like new stuff as well. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.